Could a resource-based economy replace capitalism? The resource-based economy is a concept that is gaining momentum in the world. It is a system that strives to create abundance instead of scarcity. The theory behind it is that resources are never scarce in reality, but only because we have been conditioned to believe they are. A global resource-based economy utilizes existing resources, rather than money, to provide an equitable distribution of goods and services in a humane and efficient manner for the entire population. It is a system in which all required resources are available without the use of money, credit, barter, or any other form of debt or servitude. What is a resource-based economy and how does it work? A resource-based economy, RBE, is an economic system that is based on the idea that all resources should be considered as the common heritage of humanity. It focuses on sustainability and a better distribution of resources to ensure that everyone has what they need. The economy would be based on people's needs instead of profit, meaning that there would be no such thing as a market economy. Instead, it would be a gift economy in which people do not trade goods and services for money. That would mean a planet that works towards a better life for all, while taking care of our globally shared environment. How a resource-based economy can save the world from economic collapse. The world is facing a global crisis. Our current economic system is too focused on extracting and consuming resources, which has led to the depletion of natural resources and the climate change that we're now experiencing. The RBE movement is trying to find a way out of this crisis by changing how we value goods and services. Our current system is not capable of providing a high standard of living for everyone, nor can it ensure the protection of the environment because the major motive is profit. Businesses aren't entirely to blame. They are forced to operate this way in order to retain their competitive edge. Additionally, with the advent of automation, cybernation, and artificial intelligence, there will be an ever-increasing replacement of people by automated systems. As a result, fewer people will be able to purchase goods and services even though our capability to produce in abundance will continue to exist. A resource-based economy offers a fresh approach that reverses the negative aspects experienced in our current applications of automation and artificial intelligence. An RBE would eliminate the disastrous consequences that such approaches can have on our society, i.e., the displacement of millions of workers, skilled and unskilled alike. What are the advantages of a resource-based economy compared to capitalism? 1. It would be more sustainable. A resource-based economy is a type of economic system where all production and distribution are controlled by the community. This means that all resources are distributed based on need as opposed to being distributed based on profit. A resource-based economy would make it possible to use technology to overcome scarce resources by applying renewable sources of energy, computerizing and automating manufacturing and inventory, designing safe energy-efficient cities and advanced transportation systems, providing universal health care and more relevant education, and most of all by generating a new incentive system based on human and environmental concern. 2. It would eliminate poverty. In a resource-based economy, the resources are shared equally among the citizens. This can eliminate poverty in the society because everyone will have equal access to the resources. 3. It would create more equality. A resource-based economy is an economic system in which goods and services are distributed on the basis of need, rather than on the basis of ability to pay. Despite the benefits that capitalism has granted humanity, it contains a fundamental weakness. Capitalism cannot exist without economic growth. The company's constant effort to make as much money as possible for their shareholders only leads to the most privileged in our society getting more and more of the wealth. The biggest difference between a resource-based economy and a monetary system is that a resource-based economy cares about people and their well-being. The monetary system has been distorted so much that the well-being of the people comes second. The purpose of the products is how much money you can make on it. If there is a problem in society, and you cannot make money from solving that problem, then it will, most likely, not be solved. How has resource-based economies worked throughout history? A resource-based economy has never been tried before. The Venus Project calls for an experimental analysis of a new social system. This system is unlike any communist revolution, utopian commune, or coup d'état tried in the past. Roxanne Meadows. To paraphrase Jacques Fresco, founder of the Venus Project, It is important to point out that it does not matter if the social system is fascism, socialism, capitalism or communism, the basic idea behind it is still money, work, and competition. Communist China is no less capitalist than the United States. The only difference is how much the state intervenes in the companies. The term resource-based economy was first coined by Jacques Fresco, the founder of the Venus Project. Jacques Fresco's ideas and visions for a better and more efficient world are not new. For example, Richard Buckminster Bucky Fuller, 1895 to 1983, and Paolo Soleri, 1919 to 2013, have had similar thoughts and ideas. Are there disadvantages to a resource-based economy compared to capitalism? Critical voices point out that one of the main disadvantages to a resource-based economy is that it doesn't provide incentives for innovation. They say the free market system encourages innovation, which in turn leads to more efficient production and distribution of goods. In a resource-based economy, resources are distributed equally among all people, which means there is therefore no motivation for people to work harder or smarter than others. This type of economic system would lead to a stagnant society with little or no innovation, one often hears from those skeptical voices. How a resource-based economy would benefit society as a whole. To explain this, first we better explain some of the destructive mechanisms we have in our current economic system, and how RBE could be more efficient compared to our outdated system. In the monetary system there's profit. So what is the fundamental mechanism that drives the profit system besides self-interest? What exactly is it that maintains its competitive edge at its core? Is it high efficiency and sustainability? No, that isn't part of their design. Much of what is produced in our profit-based society is neither sustainable nor efficient. If that was the case, there wouldn't be a multi-million-dollar-a-year service industry for automobiles. Nor would the average lifespan for most electronics be shorter than a few years, and in many cases just a few months, before they are obsolete. In fact, efficiency, sustainability, and abundance are enemies of profit. We can no longer afford to let profit thinking take precedence over the consequences of climate change. RBE for a better world for everyone. No longer being limited by the use of money, there will, for example, be no problem of conducting different types of scientific research, developing different drugs, or letting all children go to school. No longer having those types of limitations will lead to great benefits for humanity. An RBE is a sustainable economic model that focuses on the optimal use of resources to create and distribute goods and services. It also empowers people to live in balance with nature by maintaining ecological systems.